Hey guys, Jake from Evolving Daily, and I've got a secret for you. I know it may be hard for you to believe this, that since I'm a hillbilly from West Virginia, but I'm not much of a reader. Never really liked reading books that much, but I have something today that if you are a guardian, an educator, a parent, if you're ever in charge or around children, you should read. And that is The Day of Wrath, or just Day of Wrath. Man. So, not much reader. This author, William R. Forstchen, something like that. I'll put a link below, I'll spell everything out below. Read one of his books, and a lot of people don't like him some people on the internet that review things don't like him as an author, but he's wrote a bunch of bestsellers. A lot of it's stuff that you and I would be interested in. I read one of his books as one of the first things that I ever really, like a non-instructional book. And the way he writes, I just can't lay shit down. But anyhow, this book is not a fun read. It's not like, oh, it's a nice day. I'm going to go sit on the porch and drink a cup of tea and read this book. Nope. It's going to fuck with the shit between your ears. And you're going to be ready to go bolt on all your Minuteman shit and start laying waste. Kind of. It will reignite a fire that you've probably, if you're watching this video, you've probably had it before. Or maybe you're trying to get to where it's inside of you, but it's a hard book to put down. But there's a couple sections of the book that are a little difficult to read. It's not like you're going to have nightmares and shit, but I think after reading it, you will be. It's one of those, like, it's hard to train mindset. It's very hard. There's not a whole lot of classes out there that are mindset oriented, because the thing that puts asses in classes, I've never owned a company that sold, gunfighting classes, but I'm guaranteeing the thing that gets people to come in there and sit down is that you're going to shoot 1,500 rounds in 2 days or whatever. The fun shit, the stuff that everybody wants to go do. But the mindset is what you need to be working on. And there's not a lot of classes where they're working on your mindset. Reading this book is one way it will alter your mindset. It's going to change things about you and about your daily life. And some of those things, you've had them before, you just need them re-energized or whatever. With all things of life, but this is one thing, like, hey, if you're starting to not stray from the path, but you're starting to get a little lazy, this is going to get you back going. So I will probably end up buying 5 or 6 of these books, because I've got 3 people right now that I'm going to hand them one and hope they read it. One guy will be threatened with severe penalty if he doesn't. But it's, I think it's a pretty important read. You need to be reading other stuff. You need to read Book of 5 Rings, Principles of Personal Defense. Unfortunately, it's not in print anymore, so right now, if you can go find a Principles of Personal Defense, I think it's what it is, Jeff Cooper, you need that book, and you need to read it, and reread it, and read it every few months. I'll make a reading list, and some of them are like dystopian future, hey, how do we all survive this thing, and form militias and all that. Those are fun to read. It's like, oh, where this is going to go. This book's a little different. Those other books are more instructional, kind of. But anyhow, this video is just, I'm going to go do some podcasts with a buddy of mine tonight, and we may talk about some of this shit. And there are some historical facts, precedents, some of the things that's in this book have happened before, just not in the way that this happened. And so stuff like you could read a book like this. Like that could never happen because, but well, it's happened. Parts of it, not all strung together, not in the way that they did, but go buy it now, read it, and the other people watching now are guys who watch all my videos. What other posters and shit should I hang up? Like, what companies do I like that you also like that you would like? Because like I paid for this, so I don't have any paid advertising. Like, obviously, there's like 80 people that watch this. I requested permission to, hey, can I take that, make it bigger, have someone, I pay someone to make it bigger and hang it up? Yeah. So most people in their videos, it's all this product was free from blah, blah, blah. I paid to advertise for that one. And I will do others in the future. But which ones would you like to see? Still half sick. This is dumb. Read Day of Wrath, Dies of Irae, however you would pronounce that. And report back. Be prepared to thrive while others survive.